It is about 10 p.m. Manila time right now, and I'm gonna try remove the bearing, seal bearing on the drive side for the chosen precision structure hubs. This is like risking. So subukan natin tanggalin yung bearing because my friend he told me that he needs to do a long ride. It's about 300 to 400 kilometers Manila to Baguio, and it's kind of shaking right here. So medyo malug siya. I'm gonna try replace it. I think the size is 6902 or 1528.7, but I'm just not so sure. Hindi lang ako sure. Alam ko 6902 yun, 1528.7. So first thing we need to do, unang natin gagawin, pop this out, hilahin nyo lang to. Rotor side, yeah, go. And then drive side, we need, where's my 5mm, and then I think this one is maybe 3 or 2. Just need to put this over here to counter, and then should be able to remove this. This is a thread type kasi, so it's already loose, so it will be kind of easy. There we go. And it's full of rust. So sabi niya sa akin, he always use a power washer. That's why it's so rusty. And there you go. So if ever you use power washer, this is what will happen to you guys, or to your hubs, full of rust. Then there's a washer over here. Just pop this out, and then you need the press tool. I'm not sure if I need to remove this lock ring over here, but I guess not, because I just need to push out this bearing. I don't need to do anything on this bearing. This one is in good shape, but this one though, listen, it's kind of shaking. So we need the press tool. If you don't have a press tool, it's up to you if you want to use a hammer. Here's a cheap press tool, Ragusa. 750 lang yan sa Shopee, mga boys. And then I have a modified tube. 32 socket wrench won't fit. Yeah, no good. So I think this one will work. And then here we go. Make sure this side has some tape or maybe rubber, for protection of the hubs. Then just align it. Sentro nyo na lang, mga boys. Try tighten things up a little bit. Trying to do this in one shot, no edits. Maybe just a couple of cuts to remove the and the and the and my fought. So here we go. I think everything looks good. Now go ahead, try to press it slowly. Need to be gentle. There you go. Then back out a little bit. Loosen them up, check what's going on. So check muna natin kung nangyari. I hope the bearing is still intact and not disintegrated. Do we have any changes or what? Oops. It's not even halfway. So wala pa ako sa kalahati, mga boys. Sensyahan nyo na, konyo-konyo tayo ngayon kasi meron din naman tayong viewers sa ibang bansa. Siyempre, hindi sila marunong mag-Tagalog. Hindi sila nakakintindi Tagalog. That's why I'm trying hard to speak English. Sayang yung revenue. Mas malaki po ang kita pag foreigner na nanood or even nag-click. So here we go. I'm gonna try and press them out once again. Center it. Oh, wait. I need to recheck. Okay. Still kind of far away. Here we go. I think it's out. Yep, it's out. Fortunately, I think it's in good shape, or holy fuck, I need to push the other side. Oh. This is Pira, one pain in the A. No. I need 14 mil to push this sucker. Okay, I think I don't need to really press this. Just gonna use the largest Allen key or Allen wrench and just gonna tap it. Tuktukan lang natin itong lokon to. Konti na lang naman. Just be careful, don't hit the bearings. And there you go. Voila. Holy crap, look at those crap. Wait. Let me turn on the lights. Grabe, oh, so power washer pa more. This is what happens if you use power washer on your hubs. So, kidokes, gonna get my digital caliper. Gonna measure the bearing. I hope we have still bearing same size. Of course, this one is 15 millimeter. Oops. For the inner, 15. For the outer, I hope this is 28 or 26. Okay, we're in good shape. It's 28, and this should be 7. Holy wow. Yes, we have problem with this Chris King like chosen hubs, the precision structure hub. This bearing is kind of different. It's 15 by 32. 15, and then for the outer diameter, it's 32. It's kind of hard to find this kind of bearing. Medyo mahirap hanapin yan. Wala yung Shopee. Ewan ko, meron yung sa Lazada. I saw one on eBay and Amazon, but it's like $12 or $15 US dollars. But this one is in good shape, so I don't need to do anything about it. Okay, next, how do I remove this bearing? Oh, there you go. Okay, so this one is in bad shape. Yeah, it's wiggling. I'm just gonna replace this. Gonna replace it. Gonna look for 1528-7, also known as the 6902 or 6902-2RS. 6902RS. RS stands for rubber seal, but again, I don't really rely on codes. I want to measure things up or the bearings using a digital caliper. So 15, 28, and then 7. So yun guys. 6902 pero minsan may palpak na size yan. So hindi ako nagre-rely sa code. Always digital caliper tayo. So 15 inner, yeah, 14.9 or 15, 28 outer, and then 7 mm thickness. So wait lang, I'm gonna look for a new 1528-7. So I found one. Yeah, may nakita tayo mga boss. Ito yung this is the old one. And here's the new one. Ito yung bago mga boss. So same size. Ayan. 15, 28 by 7. SHS ata. The brand SHS. And before I install this, I want to clean the axle. Need to clean this one first. If you have kerosene, then use a degreaser. Yeah, or ultrasonic, but just gonna use silicone spray, and just gonna let this sit tight. Also, linisin na rin natin. I wanna clean the what you call this engagement area. The area. Holy crap! Grabe, no? Tagal to guys. This one will take some time. Just need to clean this one. Grabe. Oh wow. So bad news mga sirs. Para may alog din yung Freehub. I think the Freehub bearings also like damaged a little bit, and it's kind of loose. Medyo maluwang siya mga boss. I know it spins good, but if you can actually feel it, it's kind of clunky. So I'm gonna try replace the Freehub bearings as well. So subukan natin palitan mga boss. Kasi yung problem, there's a C-clip or a lock, and kinaya na siya ng rust. So rust is eating away the C-clip over here, and it's really hard to see there's a hole in here. There you go. 1 and then 2. So I need to look for my Daiken tool. Try and remove this freaking lock. And I think it's now 12 midnight. Okay, here's a tool that I need. I hope this one will work, but I'm not really sure. This one is full of rust, so daming rust nito mga sir, so di ko alam kung gagana to. And haha, ayaw, it's not doing anything. Oop, almost there. Ooh, no, wala, nothing happened. I think my tool finally gave in. I don't know. Gonna figure this out. Crap. So bad trip mga boss. Na sira yung lock and pin lock. I don't know. It's broken. So the lock or the pin is kind of missing. So I'm not sure if this one will work. I may need to buy a new tool. This one is I think made in Japan, China, Daikin. Most likely made in China, but the main problem is how to remove the C-clip over here. Work it. Why do they have to put lock rings? Lock over here, then there's the hole over here. Come on, work it. It's not doing anything. Okay, one down, dust seal is down, and nisin natin to. Let's just try clean this up so we can see the clip, or maybe that's the clip. Nope. What? So ito na yung clip. This is the clip. No, this is just the dust seal. Dust seal lang to mga boss. Wala naman dito yung lock. Or maybe this is dust seal. Oh, you bad chosen. So pukinang ina. Dust seal and C-clip at the same time. There you go, sirs. Gotcha. That's why you really need to remove this rubber so you can remove the C-clip. What the heck? Talagang ayaw nila ipa-remove to. Ang hirap remove. Kanino ko pa binabanatan to mga boss. Okay, so tanggal na to. Ito na lang. So finally, we're able to remove the dust seal with built-in C-clip. And you need to press this out. This should clear the bearings. But still, let's see if this will move or what. Do I really need to clear it? No, not yet. Okay. So, it's almost 12 midnight and I'm still up. Sing pa ako mga boss kasi gusto ko nang ayusin tong Freehub. I wanna finish this up and bring the chosen cogs back to its former glory. Pwede na ata ma-remove ito mga. Yep, I can feel it. There we go. I think we can now remove the bearings. Pwede na ito mga boss. Masyado lang malaki yung katala ko. Namad na ako hanapin yung maliit eh. My wrench is just so goddamn huge. Too lazy to find the small ones. Dokes, we just need to be very careful with this kind of pulse. Okay, I think that's the limit. I need to use another spacer. Bearing is already here. So, kailangan natin ng 32 millimeter. Others, they're just using hammer with this type of push rod, but there you go. I don't want to use a hammer. Had to invest with the press tool. So you can see there's a lot of bite marks. This is all aluminum, and if you love to grind or do heavy gear, you don't need an aluminum Freehub. You need the metal ones from Shimano or from Maxon Stroke 1.0. So kung mahilig ka mag grind or heavy gear, kalimutan mo na yan. Aluminum, kailangan mo bakal, you need steel. So here we go. Press this out once again. Oh, tanggal na ata mga boss. I think it's done. Oh, not yet. Okay. So, iniwan na sa akin ni Kuya yung bike. Parang 2 araw na kasi may delivery pa siya. Si Boss Pijo from Mamburam Smart. Owner left the bike my place for like 2 days and he wanted to replace all defective bearings, brake pads and pulleys. XT pulley, I think bearings are out. Oh, lovely. There you go, boss. Ito ang salarin, boss. Tingnan mo naman. So, here's the culprit. Oh no, this is just a spacer. This is just a spacer. Bearings nya alug na. It's kinda loose or it's kinda shaking a little bit. Like here. This is no good. You can hear the noise, right? Other one. This might be in good shape, but may alog na siya. It's kinda loose or shaking. So I think this is also 6902. Same with the axle bearing. Yep. So we need 3 6902s. Okay, dogs. Be back in a flash. Whew. So, nilinis ko lang siya ng konti, mga lods. I had to clean this a little bit and I'm gonna use oil first, then later on grease. Or to make sure I'm gonna prevent rust from coming back. There's still some rust, a little bit of rust. It's really hard to remove them. Oops. And then my 6902. So before we install back this is the new bearings, by the way. I just need to make sure that this is properly greased. So I'm gonna open them up. Where's my tweezer? Yeah, nakita ko na. Finally found it. So we're gonna open this up just to make sure it has what. So meron siyang grease, but it's konting grease. It's a little bit of grease. So I'm gonna put a little more, but not too much. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then that'll be good enough. And I'll seal it back. Okay, dokes. Do the same thing on the other 2 bearings. Konti lang. 1, 2, 3, 4. That should be good enough. Seal it back and then put some oil so we can try press this back. Okay, so to install this back, 6902 15287. Wait a minute. Let me just check. 28. Okay, then 15. Other one is also 15. Good. Same with the old ones. So it should be like this in order. One bearing down and then the spacer over here. Another 6902 over here. First I wanna push this back so it's filled with oil. Maybe we can put oil here. Lagyan natin oil pad so madaling dumulas. Do not use grease. The grease is kind of thick and be very hard to press them. Alright, install back the bearing. Okay, so I'm gonna press this, but wait, just to make sure this is the old bearing from the Freehub. I'm gonna measure this up. Should be 28. Yeah, same deal. 28. Okay, I'm on the safe side. How to press this? Okay, this will be quite a challenge. Can we do this? It's safe. I think it's safe. Yeah, I think it's safe. Alright, we're gonna. I think this one is too long. I need to cut this, but I don't have time to cut them. So this one. This aluminum over here is from the steer tube, so it's 28.6. Okay, I think this one will work. Let's go and come over here. So dahan-dahan lang, just gonna do it slowly, step by step, super slow. And then I'm gonna back out, recheck. So I'm gonna do that step by step and then recheck. Push, couple of turn, then balik. Gonna go back, then recheck. Let's check what happened. It's kind of hard. It should be not too hard. Dapat madali lang yung mga boss. So medyo nag-press naman siya. Just gonna recheck. Yeah, mas maganda na ikot nito. Smooth is much better. Smooth. So 1 down, 1 to go, or 3 more to go. Then next step, sunod naman natin to yung spacer. We just need to drop this, or maybe not. Oh, okay. I think that's quite good enough. And then next bearing, of course, same stuff, 6902 or 15287. So I dumped the 28.6. This one, it's too wide or masyadong makapal, malapad. So I switched to socket type, socket wrench, 19 mil or 20 millimeter will also work, but this one worked a while ago. And just gonna do the same thing. So spacer is in. Just need to make sure that the spacer is sitting right next to the bearing. There you go. Okay. I think you don't really need to see this, but here we go. Okay. So important talaga yung press tool. Hirap niya baka ma-damage to eh. Wala tayong pamalit dyan. So it's really important to have press tool, guys. It's cheap. You can also DIY your own press tool. You can Google it or search it on YouTube, Facebook watch. Okay, where's my... Yeah, alright. I'm gonna use a much smaller wrench. And slowly, dahan-dahan lang. So there's no resistance. This is kind of smooth. Just keep on going. If there's resistance or it's not going through, you just need to back out. But so far it's kind of smooth because I applied some oil and it's not doing anything now. So I need to back out and recheck. Let's see what happened. I think I uploaded a ton of videos like this. This is a different hub. This is Chosen hubs to mga boss. Yung Orig Chosen Precision Factory Performance. Parang Chris King. Chosen Chris King look alike. So there you go, and I think we're all set. Oh crap, just need to adjust the spacer. It is not properly aligned, I think. Need to check first before I assemble things. I need to see if this one will work. Oh, okay. So if you can install the Freehub on the axle, then you're good to go. I just need to install back the bearing on the... Oh, this one, it's kind of hard to remove. Just need to install back the bearing on the axle. I need to clean it first. The engagement area, or I don't know what you call this part over here. Ito, itong part na to, it's full of rust. It's full of rust, mga bros. So I'm gonna try clean it first before I install back the Freehub with the new set of bearings. Just gonna use silicone WD-40 silicone. I don't want to use kerosene. We can also use oil, but this one is working with wait, let me show you. There you go. Oh, daming kalawang yun. There's a lot of rust. So he's using power washer to clean the cogs and the bike, and this is what happens after a few months or maybe a few years. So wala na, kinalawang na siya. There's some rust. This is really hard to remove. So I'm gonna clean this one first, then gonna install back the bearings, axle bearing. Pwede na to. I think this is good enough. It's kind of clean. So oil muna. We're gonna put oil first. Later na yung grease. Kasi makapal yung grease, mahirap mag-press ng bearing pag grease nilagay mo dyan. Sakto-sakto yung sukat. So I ain't gonna use grease. I'm gonna use oil first to press the bearing, and then later on I'm gonna apply grease on the springs and pulls, just a small amount of grease. Okay, so this is the hard part. Where is my axle? I need to also clean this up. It's not yet clean, so as you can see I've used a ton of tissue paper. Oh yeah, I think I cleaned this one already. Nalinis ko na ata ito. It's not super clean, but anyway, it's just the axle. And then so chosen precision structure hubs. Chris King look like meron pa rin kalawang. There's still some rust in here, a bit of rust. So the axle, drive side axle, is a threaded type, and this one goes against the rotor. Oh gosh, wait. Install this first in here. There you go. Okay, and then where's our bearing? It's our bearing. Then we need to press this. I need this tube once again. Problema, this one is too long, so this is a problem. I had to remove this one. Fortunately, I have a spare steer tube. We don't usually throw them out. I'd like to keep them as, you know, souvenir. So this one, I just need to press this and should be all good. And then I'm gonna back out and check what happened. I've been pressing this one a while ago, so kanina ko pa pinapress yan. Back out tayo, check natin kung ano nangyari. So I need to remove this small 28.6 aluminum steer tube. Kailangan ko remove to, guys, hindi na ubra. Pinalitan ko din ito. Then I think I'm all set. I pressed this a couple of times and I think she's flat. And let's go check it out. Let's go check her out right now. So, tingnan natin, guys. Let's back out a little bit and see if there's any play, unnecessary movement on the axle. Nope, nothing. Push and pull, nothing. North south, nothing. East west, nothing. So it's flushed. We're all good. Just need to install back the Freehub, but I still need to clean this up. Medyo meron pang konting rust. There's still a bit of rust. I'm gonna try remove them. And spring is now working good. New bearings also installed. So in short, for the chosen precision structure, this kind of hub, the bearings is 6902, one on the drive side axle and then two on the Freehub, so 15/28/7. But on the rotor side, this one is 15 by 32. I'm not sure how thick. Maybe according to Google or Amazon, it's by 13 thickness, 13. So yung kapal niya parang 13, or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's 8 or 7 thickness. Anyway, I'm just gonna clean up the Freehub and then I'm gonna install this back and hope for the best. I think malinis na to. I think this is good enough, but there's still some traces of rust. Meron pa siyang mga libag-libag or konting kalawang. I'm just gonna put oil first. Oil up once again. Plenty of oil. And then I'm just gonna insert a small amount of grease on the spring. Small amounts. I think that will do. Or maybe we should avoid putting grease on the springs. I don't know. Then konti grease sa may poles. Then a little bit of grease on the pole. Also over here, grease everywhere. And then also gonna put a little bit of grease over here. Oops, wait, what happened? There you go. If you put too much grease, then you're gonna lose the sound, and the owner he wants a loud hub, so you just need to put a little bit of grease. Clean this one a while ago, but just to be sure. And then I'm gonna put some oil. Another one. Okay, it's raining oil. Let me install this back. Yeah, this one looks good. Let me try install. Let's just try to install this first, and then the Freehub, and let's see what will happen. And it's not installing. Let me figure this out first. Okay, I think it's much easier to install it like like this way. This black spacer, just put it over here. Salpak na natin dito. Let's install it on the axle. Here. Hard part is the pulse. It's kind of hitting the engagement area, or I think we need to press it and go. And we're all done. Let me install back the end caps, or maybe I need to clean this one. It's kind of dirty. Oops, I think forgot to install back the lock ring. Do we really need to install this back? So I'm just gonna test it out first. I'm gonna install back the lock ring later on. Just want to check if there's any unnecessary movement, or if we make a lobe or what. So let's install this, and then 5mm Allen wrench. This one is, I think, 4, or maybe no, not 4, maybe 3 or 2mm. Okay, those. I think it's now 2 a.m. Manila time. So far so good. I think we're all done. No, sir. Oops. I think we are all set. I just need to install this back. This is really hard to install, so maybe I'm not gonna put this on the video on how to install this back. You just need to use this kind of tool to install it. So far it's not loose anymore, it's not shaking, but I still don't have the loud sound. I don't know why. This is the chosen. Maybe I put in a lot of lube or grease and oil, that's why it's not making loud noise. All we need to do is install this back and we're all set. So subukan natin kung ma-install ko to. I'm gonna try install this back, and it's kind of really hard to shoot this on the cam. Okay, there you go. Yep, she's installed. Oops, told you. Kind of hard to. It's kind of hard to do some stuff while you're shooting or you're filming. I don't have someone to hold the camera, so I'm just using a tripod. So that's just all, guys. Just need to clean this up and then install all the parts. I'm gonna replace the JO2A heat sinks, the pads, brake pads with heat sinks, and then pulleys. I'm trying to recondition this bike and prepare it for a long way. As you can see, I'm inside our kitchen. I think it's now 2 a.m. And so adios, guys. See you soon. Need to sleep.